Yeah, there's sound. I just didn't turn it on yet. I'm waiting a few minutes for people to join. Let me actually check. Stand by a sec, guys. Let me see. I'm just waiting for people to join because I just notified people in my trading group. But I haven't been trading lately, so a lot of the guys aren't expecting me to do a quick live, so they're probably not even looking at Discord. Um, Let me see. You know what? I have an idea. See if anybody else will join. Just give it a couple more minutes. I'm gonna cut the mic because I'm just gonna grab my water, and I'm here. I'm live. I'm gonna cut the mic, go grab some water, be right back, and then probably just gonna do like 20 minutes. I'm really not feeling well, but I haven't been doing my crypto analyses. People in my trading group who pay to learn my models and to get all my analyses haven't been getting what they pay for weeks. So I haven't been active, and I'm getting back to it, but I'm still coming off of being sick. I'm better. The COVID wasn't that bad at all, but I'm still really lethargic just because we all had it. The wife, all three kids, everybody. So it's just been a rough week where like various people were sick at different times. So I'm just super exhausted. I'm gonna go grab some water. I will be right back, and I'll just do a quick catch up with you guys on the charts, and then for my guys who are in my group who didn't see my announcement because they haven't been checking Discord, they'll just watch it back later, and then I'm gonna get back to my normal routine of doing 2-3 hour live streams with them where we just do crypto, especially since we have a nice alt season coming. So, all right, I'll be back in a minute. Stand by. let me see here. Shit. All right. So, something I've been meaning to talk about was BTC and altcoin dominance, but I'm actually not going to do that now because it's going to take more time, and I'll probably do that with the group. Yeah, I'll do that with my trading group. But since I don't have a lot of time and I'm exhausted, I got to go to sleep. So, let me just run through and catch up on a few things. Still holding well. Could still get a final dip. So just on Bitcoin alone, we're seeing a disconnect with the alts. So I'm not. Yeah, focus more on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin with the weekly still being really low, we're going to start a big multi-week run. I've just haven't been in a rush to get in because it's been really hard to get that bottom. The bottom on the daily model, I mean, the daily model looks like it's probably going to dip again. We might dip again to about 42 and change. We might not be 100% ready to turn up. But once we do, once we get the weekly reversal, it's going to be a strong run back up on Bitcoin. We're also going to see a continued run on altcoins, so alts are something we want to look at separately, but just talking about Bitcoin, just to catch up on Bitcoin, 786 fib retracement held, yeah, on the weekly, so it's holding really well at this level. I'm just not sure on the bottom yet, so I'm just not ready to say we're starting the multi-week bull run. We might still have that last final dip. Now, on the 4 hour, we are starting to peak. We got back into the cloud here, peaking above the 99. It's still really, really hard to read. We don't have a clear repetitive pattern on the Stoke, so it's really hard to say. Yeah, BTC's been really tough lately. I'm just jumping on the time frames trying to see if I can spot a pattern. Let me run through some of the alts really quick. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I'm actually regretting even doing this because I really do feel like shit and I want to go up to bed. So what I'm going to do is run through some of the alts to see if some of the alts look like they are ready to run, because they don't have to wait for Bitcoin. We're not seeing, everything's not following Bitcoin at the moment. They're kind of doing their own thing. This is pretty much what alt season is like. You have alts that are running, going 30, 40, 50%. Cody's crushing it right now. But you can see, like, in the case of Cody, right? Look at the weekly, how the weekly turned up, and now Cody's exploding back up, right? That's what I was just showing you. Like, the last time when Cody was this low on the Stoke, it was a really big run. So this is actually going to be a continued multi-week bull run. I just wouldn't get in right now on Cody. I'd wait for it to cool down a little bit and then get into a new entry. But this is exactly what I was saying on BTC isn't quite ready. We're not ready to get that turn up. But some of the alts can. So a multi-week bull run is one thing. Even if the daily model looks like there's a repetitive pattern, there could be some potentially good trades. So I want to look at the different time frames and see if there's anything that is potentially on the cusp of that really strong reversal. And maybe there won't be anything, but it can't hurt to look. And run through and see what we see. Yeah, bat would have been a great read. Because we have the cloud coming up here, so I would have bet that she was going to run up. I bet the weekly, actually, is getting close to a reversal. Not quite there. But the daily looked really good on bat. I probably could have spotted that if I looked at it a day or two ago. Let me run through the daily charts first. See what those look like. So RSR actually might be close to making a move up. Fairly close. So we have a good horizontal support, right? So follow this line over. See that? I'm going to drop a horizontal line right there. You'll see it a lot better in a second. See? Big support right here. Big support was back over here. Big support back over here. And then over here you could see it was resistance too. It was support over here. And even over here, this main line was a big support. So this level in RSR is a really, really good support. We're coming off of that, and the daily's turning up on the Stoke. The problem is we don't have a look like back here. We had this full up and down wave pattern. We don't really have that here, so it's hard to say. I like that the weekly is really low and oversold, so that's a really, really good sign. I think RSR is going to be really, really close to making a solid push-up. So I think that might be something I'm going to make a move on now. The way the various time frames are looking up, she could be imminent. She's coming out of a falling wedge. This falling wedge is a very bullish formation. However, right, she's still coming up against that trend line resistance. So she has to get above that trend line resistance. And then she's in really good shape. But it looks like she might with the daily turning up here. There's a really, really, really good shot. I might actually have to buy a bag of RSR here. Let me see if anything else looks really good on the daily and weekly combo. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, FIL could be getting close. Let's see. Might be something cooking with sun. That's something I'm going to have to pay attention to. So Link had fully reset on that last dump. After that full retrace, essentially the wave true retrace much further. So I'm gonna have to do a whole new analysis on these because I'm like 2 weeks behind. But I'm gonna have a new update on Link coming. There's some bullish divergence on Link as well. But where's the weekly? Yeah, the weekly's ready right on the 99 EMA. Yeah, I think Link's close. So originally, my model for Link, I had a 1-2 correction and then that motive, that wave 3. But in reality, we have an ABC here. So with that retrace, with that zigzag, wave 3 would be starting here as opposed to being back there. Which means we could be coming off of this 99 EMA, this support structure right here. So we have the 99 EMA in the weekly as the Stokes turning off. Remember what I just showed you. We had a full wave pattern just like this in the case of Cody, right? We had earlier wave pattern and then a full reset and came back up right as she started to explode upward. We could be seeing the same thing on Link. Link could be starting that next big move up with the way the weekly is turning up on the Stoke. If with a big repeating wave structure like that, really, really good indication. As far as timing it, it's hard to say. I wouldn't focus too much on timing it precision here, but I do like the bullish divergence. Let me see. Check something else real quick. Yeah. Might be able to see it better on the 4 hour, but actually, yeah, you can see it here. RSI is trending up nicely, right, after we had that downtrend. So we do have some bullish divergence on the daily on Link, indicating that reversal, and we're already starting to see it turn up. Now we're getting pretty high on the Stoke, but we don't have a clear repeating pattern here, so I'm not too concerned about getting up to those higher levels. I really like the fact that the weekly is starting to turn up, though. That's an extremely bullish sign. Let's see how in the past, right? So when we're oversold like this and we turned up, right? We turned up just like the Stoke is doing on the weekly here. When that happened last time, we had a big, massive move up, right? When we got the bullish reversal here, we had a nice 45-55% run on Link, going all the way back. Here, this lower level started a big run up. Back before that, over here, right, started a really big run up when we got that reset. When we got that reset before that, it's hard to see because you would have to do this. But down here, started a big move up. Down here, started a big move up. So that weekly looks really, really aggressively good on Link, especially with the way this 99 EMA is holding here as a horizontal support. So I think it's a really good time to buy Link right now because you'll notice a lot of the alts have been making explosive moves up. So I'm going to do that with Link. And RSR is not quite as close. I do like RSR here, but the weekly doesn't look nearly as bullish as Link. Let me see what other weeklies are starting to look that good. FET is close. Cody, obviously, already turned up. SXP is right on the cusp. The fact that it's at a nice horizontal support here as well is a really good sign. So SXP could be another that's going to make a nice move up. So I'm going to save that to review later. SRM, similar situation. After a big extended correction, she had a chance and she never was able to pick up steam. So I don't know. I don't know about SRM as much. I'm not as confident about SRM. IOTX is close. Algo looks good. Really low in the weekly Stoke with the 55 VMA. Each amount dynamic support right here. Really, really good spot to see a big bounce. Now, what do the other time frames look like? Man, the Stoke is not hopeful right now. But IOTX might be ready to make one of her next big pushes up. Yep, similar situation, right? Just like what I showed you, I'm seeing with Link, and the reason why I'm buying Link here. I already showed you on Cody, right? And now look at Atom. Big explosive move up, bouncing right off of that HMO dynamic support right as the weekly Stoke is turning up. Very, very similar situation to what we're seeing with Link. Rune, same thing. Big buy. I've been saying for a while, just buy Rune. I'm holding my bag. I'm not going to add to it, but I'm expecting an explosive move up. So 200% run at the very least. Very, very, very possible. Still waiting for Elf to make the next big move because she's going to make like an 800% run. It's hard to get into a precision entry on Elf. I usually just buy and hold it. Now, ADA. I've been waiting for ADA to make a strong move for a while now. She's holding at the cloud here. We have that oversold Stoke. She could be really, really, really close. I don't have a precision entry, but Cardano is going to be a buy. At this point, with the way the cloud's holding and that full oversold Stoke on the weekly, I'm going to buy ADA too. So far, I'm going to buy some ADA and Link. And I think I'm just going to go to sleep because I'm dying here. MTL could be close to a big move up, but not as close as those. JST's right there. A lot of the alts are about to run, guys. We're about to see a really, really strong run on the alts. Everything is getting primed for a big, big breakout run. As is Doge even. Doge has been coming down this big falling wedge held at the horizontal support, at the trendline support and the 99 EMA right as the weekly Stoke turned up, and we haven't seen that explosive move up yet. The monthly's ready to go, the weekly's ready to go. The daily, we're moving sideways right where my more recent entry was. She's been moving sideways down there, but once she starts to run, Doge is going to push up hard. Especially when she gets above this trendline resistance right there. Alright, UTK could be really close, sitting back at this trendline support. How far above that trendline support is it? Far enough. That's pretty far, so there's definitely no short-term trade to be made there. But, yep, UTK is going to make a big move too. And I think the only other thing I think might be immediately ready to make a big move is TEL. Because that horizontal right here held really well, right where the 99 EMA is, right as the weekly is turning up. So that's definitely on the cusp of a big move too. So all right, I'm buying 3 midterm hold bags: Tell, Link, and ADA. I'm buying them right now. I'm going to end the stream, go to sleep, but I'm going to buy a bag of Tell, Link, and ADA, all 3 of which I expect to make a very nice bullish move as the alts start to pump. A lot of the alts are going to pump. So there are several others that are also primed and at least getting very close to making a big run. But those are the 3 that I just picked out from the 30 charts I reviewed that I think are probably most imminent. So I'm going to buy them, and then Doge also looks like she's imminent and ready to make a big move up. So I'm going to go with Tell, Link, and ADA for now. I'm going to buy those 3. I already have bags, Link and ADA bags, but I'm just not dealing with as much trading capital as I used to have. So I'm buying little increments to add on to it since I had to sell a bunch of my crypto. I don't have the same size mid to long term bag, so I'm going to add a little bit, put some money into Tell, Link, and ADA, and whatever I can scrounge together for right now. And hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling better and we can do this again. I don't know. Normally I have a lot more live viewers for those who just showed up. When I do live streams, my crypto live streams, I do it mostly because I have a trading group, and my trading group is not really paying much attention to Discord because I haven't been as active in the group. But now that I'm getting back into the groove and getting back to my job, which is to trade with them and teach them, hopefully we can get more people in tomorrow's live stream. Assuming I'm feeling better too. But this is literally like my first attempt at doing a crypto stream in like 3 weeks. So I'm going to go to sleep, and we'll see how I feel tomorrow, and hopefully we could do another one then. But yeah, Tell, Link, ADA, all 3 of which look like they are, out of the 30 assets I looked at, the most ready to start a big move up. So I'm getting those as mid to long term bags. I'm not doing it as a short term trade, meaning I'm not buying with a tight stop loss just below my entry price. I'm buying them not too large of a bag, so I'm not taking too much risk, and I'm just going to hold it. I'm expecting a very, very bullish move, so it's worth it taking the risk without the stop loss on these. All right, that's it for now. I just want to do a really quick one just to get back into the groove. Happy I did, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and hopefully do another one of these if I'm feeling better. All right, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Trade safe, trade smart. Catch you tomorrow.